Down with my boy Q, and we're going to talk about our personal hip-hop top 10. Okay, so before I give out my top 10 here, I want y'all to know I'm a little bit older cat, so there might be a cat on here that, you know, maybe some of y'all think your dad or whatever mess with, and he probably do. So respect the man. But I also picked these people because I feel like their impact on the culture, obviously, because that's what I'm about. What their impact on the culture is, okay? Not just like sales or who had the most Grammys or, you know, whatever. So, number 1, Tupac, right? Number 2, Jay-Z. Number 3, Lil Wayne. Number 4, Ice Cube. That's one of the OGs that you young bucks may not appreciate. Number 5 is Eminem, but there is a reason, because I know some of y'all gonna look at me nutty. 6, Nas, another OG. 7, 50 Cent. 8, Kanye West. 9, E40 from the Bay, another OG. And number 10, LL Cool J. That's right, I said it. LL Cool J, don't at me. That's top 10. That's top 10.
That's your top 10.
You can't deny the impact that these guys had on the culture. But before we get into that, let me go ahead and hear your top 10, since Q's a younger man, right? Let's see what he got.
It was a wild top 10 there. I don't know, mine's not too much different, I guess. I got Jay-Z number 1, as he should be.
Okay.
After that, I'm a Tupac fan. I'm gonna go Tupac number 2.
Okay, so we flopped that. Okay.
Number 3, maybe a little different for somebody. I got T.I. I love T.I., man.
T.I.?
I was expecting that reaction.
T.I.?
Yeah, number 3.
No
just personally favorite.
No disrespect to Tip, but okay,
just personal favorite. After that, gotta go my man Nipsey. Rest in peace. And this is before he passed. I've always been a Nipsey fan.
I can vouch. He's always been a
Always
Nipsey
been a
fan,
Nipsey
so
fan.
that's fair.
So he's number 4. It should be a little higher, but we're gonna keep him there. After that, we're gonna go Drake number 5.
Drake, okay.
J. Cole 6. Kendrick 7. You could swap Kendrick and Cole maybe, you know, depending on how I'm feeling that
Your
day.
generation definitely feel them, okay.
I need them in that top 10. I'm gonna go Lil Wayne. I can agree with you on that.
Okay.
Kanye West.
Kanye West at 9, but okay, he's still okay. I can see it. I can see it.
We're gonna get into that later, but he's on the list.
Okay.
Number 10. This is just my personal choice. Remember?
Oh no.
It's newer. Maybe some of you guys haven't heard of him. Check him out if you haven't.
Oh boy.
Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher.
Go ahead and
for top
search
10.
that.
For top 10. Now I know who Benny the Butcher is.
It's a wild choice.
I wouldn't even give Benny the Butcher honorable mention.
It's a wild choice.
Okay, I mean, look,
I don't know.
No disrespect to anybody that's linked with Benny the Butcher. We'd love to have Benny on the show, as a matter of fact. But I'm just saying, top 10? Top 10? Okay.
Have you, he be talking.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just my personal choice.
So let me see here.
That's how I feel about LL Cool J on your list.
So here's the thing with LL Cool J. Let me explain LL.
Yes.
Okay. Now he, if you don't know, was basically the artist that kept Def Jam afloat. Like if it wasn't for Russell Simmons pushing him and him pushing Russ, there'd be no Def Jam. If there was no Def Jam, I'd argue to say virtually there'd be almost no hip hop in the mainstream context.
Yeah, you can definitely.
Right? So LL definitely, you know, and what made LL a little bit different, because I know that there's always going to be somebody say, well, then why ain't Run DMC in the top 10? LL made better music. But but LL Cool J, I mean, he did. Look, I love Run DMC, but I mean, come on. I mean,
to each his own.
Yeah, you know, Run DMC, they cool. But LL, he was a pioneer. He did, so for instance, like, especially back then, like, he had the first real big beef, I could say, in hip hop that was like, that everybody knew about, because it was him and Kool Moe Dee, right?
Wow.
And so,
before my time.
for sure. He was laying tracks out with R&B way before Ja Rule or anybody else was trying to make it cool. Like he had stuff with Boyz II Men, right? I mean, he was not the first one, but he was definitely that first class that really had the explicit sticker put on it. You know what I mean? Because some of his lyrics, like, man, when I first heard "I'm Bad," he says, "Yeah, boy, I bet you ain't met him that can do that yet." When he first said that, everybody was like, "What? You could say that on record?"
It's so commonplace.
Now you can't even make a hip hop record without saying that.
Yeah.
So that's why LL's on mine. I mean, like I said, he's a juggernaut. He's still doing stuff in the game. He dropped, I think it was like 10, 12 albums with Def Jam.
Okay.
So you know, that's why LL's on my
Hey,
list.
I can
right?
respect it, man. I can
So,
respect it.
but what I want to get back to is how is T.I.? How is T.I. on your list? And would you have T.I. at? You got T.I. on 4?
3.
3 even.
Three.
Jeez,
Come on,
Louise.
man.
How
This is just
T.I.
personal.
3?
This is just personal.
And he is
man.
the godfather of trap music. I'll give him
Come on
that.
now.
No
Created his
disrespect
own
to
genre of
T.I.
music. You made that point for me. Made his own genre of music. He's crossed
Okay.
over into movies and all this crap. That. But
Sure.
And this is just personal top 10. This is when I get in my car, who I want to listen to, who I respect lyrically. I love T.I.'s raps, man.
That's cool.
Man, the storytelling is great to me, man.
Yeah.
He's real. That's one thing I respect. He's seems to be a real man. Like, he tolerates no disrespect.
Yeah.
Takes care of his family. So things
No,
like that.
I won't take that. I won't take that away from T.I. for sure. What I will say that I do appreciate about T.I. Now, this isn't what I would put him on the top 10 list for, but I do appreciate how T.I. He started one way, right? Okay, so he was trapping and doing his thing or whatever, and you can see the growth and progression, and maturity as a man,
That's important.
and his involvement with the culture as he got older and later on.
Definitely.
So
That's very important.
you can't take that away from. I don't know that lyrically or whatever that I put him on.
You gotta remember when I was
top
born.
10.
I'm 30 this year, so when T.I. was in his
Okay.
peak, 2004, 5, 6 maybe.
Okay.
I was 15, 16 years old, so I was
Okay.
like, T.I. was that dude when I was a teenager. So
Okay.
I'm not
Hey,
really biased.
pull your list up again. Benny the Butcher, we ain't even going to that. But T.I.
You got me feeling a way about that choice too.
I mean, okay, you got Drake.
He's got to be on the list.
Here's my thing with Drake.
Come on,
Obviously, can't nobody argue the
Come
man's
on,
success.
man.
He comes from the Lil Wayne camp, right? Young Money. So obviously, Lil Wayne's like 3. He's high up in mine. My thing with Drake is he a rapper or is he a singer?
Come on.
He told me
Come on,
getting bodied by a singing.
True. He said it.
I mean, so
But he was rapping. He could rap better than 99% of the rappers.
yeah, no, I do
And
like
sing.
Drake.
I mean, it's not his fault. He can kind of sing too. He can still rap.
Yeah. I will look. Honestly, my thing is this. The only reason why I didn't put Drake on my top 10 because I could see how he could be
Hold on,
on.
I just noticed that he's not in your top 10.
No, I mean, here's the reason why I didn't put him in my top 10
I just
though.
noticed that. That's
Because I get so much, and it look like you said. So guys that were influential to me during when I was coming up as a young man.
Okay, that's
So
fair.
I couldn't see bumping like LL for Drake, right? Just because that's like groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with E40. E40.
I love
People
E40.
sleep on 40
I love
Watt.
E40.
He has like 2 dozen albums out.
At least, yeah.
He's a rapper.
Sure.
Look, now for those of y'all that don't know, E40 is a guy who's doing phenomenal things in LA, like lyrically. I mean, just his whole style. The Click, some of the music he's coming out with was dope. Obviously, he was a friend of Tupac. They got a song too. I mean, just E40 is just dope, right? But then E40 retired and just like stepped out the game for like years, and then stepped back in the game and didn't skip a beat. Like his last album, Practice Makes Paper.
Dope album.
Dope. If
Dope
you
album.
haven't seen it, it's got a lot of slappers
Dope
on it. And then he helped co-produce another album that just came out too long, Sick With It.
Oh, his label, yeah, that's
Yeah.
his label, yeah.
Man,
Dope album. Dope
download
album.
that one from Amazon or
Dope album.
whatever you get your music from.
Amazon, Apple Music,
Oh,
yeah.
good grief.
iPhone.
We need to do a whole nother episode because I'm Android all day.
iPhone, baby, come on now.
But yeah, I mean, so E40, I mean, he's just
And when you talk about E40, you got to mention his business ventures.
his
That's
business.
a whole new world.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing
One
too.
of the first artists to be independent, and now look, everybody wants to be independent.
Oh, that's
Gotta
true.
mention E40.
And another thing I like about 40 is that he doesn't get props for. He's the godfather of slanguage. Like
Oh, come on now.
the slang,
Come on
metaphors, just the whole verbiage out this cat's mouth is like
Yeah.
he basically branded a whole genre of hip. Like fools using his words and don't even know that they're using his words. Like
That's
man,
He got his own dictionary, literally.
yeah, for real. So, but yeah, his
He's a
business
legend.
ventures, he's dope. He's got a lot of liquor ventures going on.
Yeah, tough.
He's got some energy drink stuff going on.
He's a hustler, man. That's all he does.
He's a hustler for
You gotta
real.
respect his grind, man. I
E40
respect
is the and look, we don't talk about this enough too. Which this is T.I. as well. These black men have been married to the same women for like decades, right? So
Actually,
I get
facts.
it. I know that hip hop is definitely the theme music for a lot of players. Can't knock it, right? Because how else are you gonna play if you don't have the proper music? So I get that. But hey, let's take our hat off.
That's
to
very
some of these
true.
brothers
You know?
have been with the same chick
For decades,
for
for years,
day
yeah.
one, right?
Yeah,
So E40, Ti for sure.
Yeah.
Let me look on my list because who else? I don't even know if LL is or not. I can't
Yeah,
even
he
stay.
is too. Yeah, he
Okay,
is.
so LL still with the
Same
same one.
woman, yeah.
OG status. Ice Cube is for sure.
For sure.
So that's
Salute to
that's
them.
big.
That's
Jay-Z's been with Beyonce for a minute. You know?
At least 10 years now. So
Yeah. So
you gotta
I think they
respect
got married in
that.
like 02, 03-ish,
Yeah, you
somewhere in
gotta,
there.
you gotta
Yeah.
respect that.
Okay, so yeah. Hey, shout out to Beyonce because she forgave that brother with the whole Becky incident. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Shout out to that queen.
yeah,
Man.
Queen B, salute. Lil Wayne. I mean, he was with Lauren London at one point, but you know.
He's different.
He's different. Eminem. I might do a whole nother episode on this, but Eminem. Does he even like women? Look. Before y'all start blasting me in the comments.
Valid question.
Look.
Valid question.
So look, if you look at M, everybody knows about Kim, his baby mama. Okay, so obviously. And then supposedly, no hardcore facts confirmation, Mariah Carey. Who else is on M's hit list?
I don't know. Me personally, I don't know.
For real, like.
I don't know. Yeah, he's a private guy, man. Maybe just stays in Detroit and does his thing.
Dr. Dre is private too, but everybody know he married.
True. Yeah, M's.
I don't know.
M's different, man.
Just a question. If somebody out there or some of you Eminem fans really know, like serious question. no disrespect.
No shade, man.
Put in the comments like who's his girl, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he doesn't let us.
Has he dated anybody to an award show? It's like
I haven't seen it.
I'm just saying. So we got Kim, the mother of his children. Okay. And then supposedly Mariah Carey.
M on your top 10. I got Benny the Butcher.
But I got M on my top 10 because again he impacted the culture.
His impact is huge.
Nobody ever did it like M. M is arguably to a lot the greatest of all time. I don't know that I can go that far, but I mean a lot of people say he's the GOAT though. A lot of people say he's the GOAT.
Nah.
So actually we need to bring in some. We know some cats that are big Eminem fans. Maybe we bring them in and see what's what. But yeah, I mean, so he definitely changed the culture. He definitely impacted the culture. He's still doing it. I mean, his last album, what was it, Music to Be Murdered By, or something like that, right?
Something like that sort.
It's definitely got some good tracks on it for sure. That Godzilla one with Juice WRLD, I'm feeling that. Darkness was pretty cool. So
it's not my cup of tea.
It's cool.
But it's cool.
Who else you got? Let me see. Who else did you have on your list?
Oh man, you got me feeling real shaky about that Benny the Butcher choice. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm all.
Not gonna lie. That's what I was listening to on the way over here, though. So
but my whole thing is the only reason why I put that is because I've only heard a couple tracks from Benny the Butcher, and so just to see him, I'm not saying that he's a bad artist because he's cool. The music
put him
I
in
heard
the top
was cool.
10 is wild.
But put him in the top 10 is.
I'm not gonna lie.
Now some honorable mentions. Oh, now what? Some honorable mentions for me that you had on your list was Nipsey Hussle, right?
Come on now.
Now, Now I will say, had he had lived, rest in peace. Had he had lived, he probably definitely would have made it to my top 10 because his impact on the culture. I mean, the guy was revving up to.
I think he would have definitely loved it.
He would have done some great things, bro.
Definitely.
He'd have done some
great
man
things. Right there. Great man. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, man.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to have to do a. You know, next go round. Let's do a. Man, I don't even know. Is there enough female rappers to do a top 10?